Have you ever wondered if someone small, someone ordinary, could ever make a real difference in the world? Let me tell you the story of Jael, a woman with no army, no sword, no title, and yet used by God to bring down a warlord feared by nations. This is the story of Jael and Sisera, one of the Bible's most underrated stories, and one of the most powerful. It was a dark time in Israel's history. The people had turned from God, and they were suffering under the hand of King Jabin of Canaan. His army commander, Sisera, led a force of 900 iron chariots. To Israel, Sisera was invincible. His reputation brought fear wherever he went. Judges 4:3, Jabin had 900 iron chariots and ruthlessly oppressed Israel for 20 years. But God raised up a woman named Deborah. She was a prophetess and a judge, wise, bold, and led by the Spirit. God told her, "Tell Barak to gather 10,000 men. I will deliver Sisera into your hands." Barak agreed, but only if Deborah came with him. She said yes, but told him the glory would not be his. Judges 4:9, the Lord will deliver Sisera into the hands of a woman. When the battle began, the Lord sent a storm. The ground turned to mud, and Sisera's chariots were useless. The army was defeated. Sisera ran for his life, alone and on foot. That's when the story takes a turn. Sisera came to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite. Her people had a peace treaty with King Jabin, so Sisera felt safe. She welcomed him, gave him milk, and let him rest. He told her to guard the door and deny he was there. He fell into a deep sleep. She picked up a tent peg and a hammer. In that quiet moment, she knew what she had to do. With steady hands, she approached and drove the peg through his temple. Sisera, the great commander, was dead. When Barak arrived, Jael stepped outside and said, "Come, I will show you the man you're looking for." Barak saw the body and realized the prophecy had come true. In Judges 5, Deborah sings a song of praise and includes Jael. Judges 5:24. Most blessed of women be Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite. She honored Jael, God honored her, and Israel was free. So what can we learn from this story? God uses the unexpected. Jael didn't have a sword. She had obedience. God can work through anyone, no matter their role, no matter how hidden they feel. Your home, your skills, your hands, they can be instruments of His justice and mercy. And finally, the battle is the Lord's. It was never about human strength. It was always about divine purpose. You may feel ordinary. You may feel forgotten. But when your moment comes, like Jael, say yes. In God's hands, courage can come from the most unexpected places. 1 Corinthians 1:27. God chose the weak things of the world to shame the strong. Be ready, be faithful, be used by God,